When you hear Tom, who comes to your mind first? This guy goes to the doctor and says, "Doc, I can't stop singing certain songs. All morning I've been humming the green, green grass of home. Yesterday it was, Delilah. Last week I sang What's New Pussycat? At least 100 times. What's wrong with me?" The doctor says, "Sounds like Tom Jones syndrome to me." The man says, "Never heard of that. Is it common?" Doc says, "It's not unusual." This post really surprised me because the first name that came to my mind was Tom Brady. The thing is, I didn't even remember who he was. Had to look him up. I don't even watch American football. I have no idea why he came up when there's peoples like Tom Cruise and Tom Holland. The subconscious works in mysterious ways, I guess. A guy who used to work with me. He was the most gross person that would take 45 minutes daily shits, ate over his keyboard and laptop so much it grew mold, was the biggest idiot that didn't do any work but managed to fuck up a whole lot of stuff for clients. He got asked to leave, thankfully. The ceramic cockpot that was in my ceramics class. The part you put your fingers to tip it makes it look like you're fingering someone in the spot is a very large and earthy cock. Unfortunately, one that looks circumcised too. Tom Green, followed within a fraction of a second by Tom Cruise. They could have actually arrived at the same moment in time. Primarily because no one is faster than Tom Cruise. MySpace. Tom Cruise. That Tom navigation thing. X200B. Hey, remember when people name kids Tom? WTF was that about? No offense to Toms out there, it ain't your fault. I have a lovely uncle whose name is Tom. He's one of my godparents and he's one of my favorite people in the whole world. That said, I think of Tom and Jerry first. Lol. Your first and sometimes one of few loyal friends on MySpace who didn't bitch about whether he was listed in your top 5 or 7 friends on your profile. Does nobody know any Toms in real life? The first Tom that comes to mind is my friend Tom. Thinking of celebrities first is weird if you know real Toms. Tom Peeping from The Sims 4. You'll know who he is if you have the Wicked Ones mod installed and if you play the game in the first place. The song "This Is a Tom Green Show." It's not the Green Tom Show, it is my favorite show because it is my show. Just me? Embarrassed smiley face. Everyone's first friend on MySpace. You know, the social media site founder that didn't do crap things all the time. My guy a couple doors down that committed suicide after he beat me in the fantasy football league. Rip Tom. Just reading The Great Gatsby, so Tom Buchanan. But most of the time I would definitely think of Tom Holland. Cruise. Sorry, not that Cruise, I meant Cruz, my co-worker. Mexican guy, hard-working, funny man. Every Tom which got named in the Who's Your Favorite Actor named Tom, who's also British bit. He says welcome to the land of blue light. I am a carpenter, and this is my brother, Tom. I had not cast the name. I just felt I had to speak light up. Is always two side of a case. A colleague of mine who is named Tom. Surprisingly not my brother, who I know as Thomas. Tom Sawyer S. Probably Tom Hanks or Cruise, but I'm sure those have been said already. I actually think of this Tom on Blacklist, unfortunately. He's the most recent Tom I've been subjected to. When I first started using Tinder I decided to use a pseudonym, and I picked Tom, a tomcat, specifically an Aaron Hunter's warrior cat in reference to a male cat. 1. Cruise. 2. The worst of the Parks Rec characters. 3. Brady. Unfortunately, my dad? He calls everyone Tom, and if your real name is Tom he calls you Jack. Cause if the tomcat can get married, there's hope for our ass, after all. That one girl from 80s mode in Yandere Simulator because it references Tomboy. A dude who works in an office, also the employee of the day that everyone hates. Right now it's Tom Wamskins from Succession because I'm watching Succession. Hey you! My name is Thomas Tomska Ridgewell and welcome back to Content. Tom DeLonge from Blink-182. There's no other Tom to me. That's it. Just one. Tom Baker, the 4th Doctor, my ex lol. We didn't date long but he's the only Tom I ever was close to. My mom's now deceased best gay friend. I loved him till death did us part. The best manager I have ever had. I still see him to this day sometimes. Used to work with a guy named Thomas. We all called him Tom, Uncle, but I can't say in what federal job without appearing racist. An old assistant manager I had, then Tom Green, then Tom and Jerry. Mr. Corleone is a man who insists on hearing bad news immediately. Mr. Corleone is a man who insists on hearing bad news immediately. Mr. Corleone is a man who insists on hearing bad news immediately. I don't know why but I thought of Tom McDonald. I hate that guy. Everyone is saying Tom Jerry. I think Tom from Ed's World XD. Tom Jones. Musical note: I'm an ordinary guy burning down a house, musical notes, nothing special. All people do wrong things and do mistakes. Tom Cruise, because I'm currently watching Edge of Tomorrow, film. For me, it's Tom Waits. We sail the night for Singapore. Tom Brady or Tom Brady, whatever the hell the guy's name is. Hi. I'm Tom. Hi. I'm Tom. Good old 10-second Tom. More of a what when it comes to this question. A drum kit. Time of the month. Time to buy some chocolate and my doll. Tom. Foolery. Collins drink. A hawk. Terrific. Tom Hiddleston just watched an episode of Loki today. And when you hear Jerry, who comes to your mind first? Please don't let it be about Tom. It's about Tom. Jerry. Human being Tom Holland, the pop historian. Tom Sawyer, don't even remember who that is actually. Frankie's adoptive fishman father Tom from One Piece. DeLong. I'm not even a fan, but that's just my era. Random British man that my brain has just generated. I work with a moron named Tom, so unfortunately him. It was foolish of you to come here tonight, Tom.